Hi everyone. This next class is an Intro to Vinyasa class. It was a Zoom class that I recorded. My students that were in this class have been doing yoga for a while. So we didn't use quite as many modifications as I normally do, but we did do our vinyasas on our knees. And this was just a really fun class. We had a really good time with it. So I hope you enjoy. Just listen to your body. Do whatever it is that you need to do to make things available to you. Always honor where you are in your journey. So if you are ready, we're going to start in child's pose. And if you're going to be using the music, start the playlist in 3, 2, 1, play. Then we can come onto our knees, sit our hips over our heels, and make our way down to the mat. Just begin bringing your attention into your body. Start recognizing how you feel, how your mat feels underneath your hands, how your knees feel pushing into the mat. Maybe move your hips to one side and then the other. Rotate through the shoulders slightly. Just exploring your body. Recognizing any place where you might be holding tension, where your body might be asking for a little bit of a relief. And when you're ready, slowly begin breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. Before exhaling from the chest, the ribs, and the belly. Moving the breath all the way into the base of the spine, and then up every single vertebrae until you reach the top of the neck. Round the breath down, letting it help you sink just a little lower, just a little more of release on the exhale. One more big inhale. And exhale. On the next inhale, lift the chest, walk the hands back. And sit back over the heels. Taking the hands next to the hips. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Taking the hands to prayer, pulling them down through the center line on the exhale. Inhale comes up. Exhale down. Inhale up one more time. Taking the hands to prayer, pulling the hands down to the forehead, setting your intention for your practice. I am strong. I am worthy. And I am full of incredible loving energy. One more big inhale. Exhale, hands next to the hips. On the inhale, take the left hand up. Take the right hand to the mat. Reaching through the left fingertips, pull the chest forward as you create the stretch on the left side body. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale comes up, and exhale floats the hand down. Taking the right hand up, reaching through the fingertips, pulling the right shoulder slightly back, the chest forward. Breathe deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale brings the right arm up, and exhale floats it down. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, drops the shoulders, reach up through the fingertips, and then exhale, twist to the right. Lifting all the way through the spine, out through the crown of the head, and looking over the right shoulder. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, take the arms up to center. Exhale, pulls the shoulders down. Inhale, pulls the fingers up. And exhale, twist to the left. Lift through the spine, out the crown of the head, and breathe deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, drop them behind, interlace the fingers, pull the knuckles down to the mat, lift the heart open to the sky, and breathe deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and all the way around the heart. One more big inhale. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, takes the arms up. And exhale, comes down, placing the hands on the mat, rocking forward, finding your tabletop position. Keeping the navel pulled into the spine. You can send your hips side to side, waking up the lower body. On the next inhale, come to a neutral spine, and on the exhale, sink back over the hips. Inhale takes the hips up and over to the right and forward. Exhale, circles to the left and back. Inhale, forward, making big circles with the hips, keeping the belly strong. One more. And exhale back. Take a big inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, come forward to the left. Forward. And exhale to the right and back. Going with your breath. Last one. And back. Finding your way to child's pose. Inhale, rocks forward to a tabletop position. And then come to a neutral spine. On the inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the belly, pull the shoulders away, coming into cow. On the exhale, leading with the tailbone, curve the tailbone down, curve the spine, tuck the chin, push the ground away. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Coming to a neutral spine. Maybe shake your hips back and forth if that feels good. And then taking the right foot to the outside of the mat, take the left foot to the back corner. Inhale, the left hand up. Take an exhale, inhale, lengthen. And on the exhale, stretch the left hand down, coming down in between the hole you made with your right hand and your side body. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. This time, inhale, open. Stretch the left hand as tall as you can, and then exhale. Drop it down in front. The pinky spins down. The thumb stays up. You can stay here, or you can lift the left foot. Coming into a little bit of a balance. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Then exhale. Inhale takes the left hand up. Exhale sweeps it down, keeping the left leg lifted. Square the hips. Then cross the left leg over the body, placing the top of the left toes onto the outside of the mat. You can stay here, or you can take the left forearm to the mat and look over the right shoulder. Again, you can pause here, or you can inhale the right hand up, pushing into the top of the left toe, and exhale the hand behind, pushing the back of the palm into the hip, opening the heart, pulling the heart forward, breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale takes the right hand up, and exhale takes it back, placing the palm on the mat, coming up onto the left palm as well. Inhale takes the left leg up, and exhale drops it down. Coming into tabletop, sitting your hips back and forth if that feels good. Then taking the left ankle to the outside of the mat, the right foot to the back corner. Inhale the right hand up. Take an exhale. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale. Sweep the right hand down, keeping active fingers. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And inhale, open. Taking an exhale, inhale, lengthen the right hand up. Exhale, drop it overhead, reaching for the front of the room. Spin the pinky down, the thumb up, and stay here. Or maybe float the right leg, breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest, stretching all the way from the right fingers to the right toes. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale takes the right hand up. Exhale brings it down to the mat. Coming with the right leg lifted, squaring the hips. Then cross the right leg over the left, placing it on the outside of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. And you can always stay here, or you can take the right forearm down and inhale the left arm up. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, into the chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, drop it behind, pulling the chest forward, placing the hand on the back of the hip. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale the left hand up, and exhale brings it down, coming up onto the right hand. And inhale, takes the right leg back. Exhale, sets the right knee down. Working into the hips, keeping the navel pinned to the spine, then tucking the toes, pushing into the hands, and sending the hips to the back of the room. Taking a few moments to work into this first down dog, maybe taking one heel down, one knee in, and then the other. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, come up onto the toes. And on the exhale, sink the hips down towards the mat, grounding into the knuckles, rounding the shoulders back, sending the hips further back, finding a fuller expression of down dog. Inhale up onto your toes, walk forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Hands to your heart. Inhale, arms up and back. And exhale, fold, pulling the belly button into the spine, leading with the chest. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Stepping back, left knee down, right knee follows. Rock forward and lower all the way down. Taking your forearms to the mat, reach through the toes, engaging the quads. Then pull your chest forward and up. Inhale deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale takes the chest down, grounding through the palms, sending the hips back into a tabletop. Tuck the toes, and then send the hips up and back. Coming into down dog. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. Rounding through the knuckles, keeping a micro bend in the elbow. Rotate the shoulders back, and then send the hips to the back of the room. Keeping the navel pinned to the spine. Sink the heels down towards the mat. And breathe deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale up onto the toes, look to the thumbs, walk forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Hands to the heart. Inhale, arms up and back, engaging the quads, lifting through the front body. Exhale, fold, leading with a flat back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Right foot steps back, right knee comes down, left knee follows. Rock forward, lower down. Inhale, pushes up to cobra. And exhale, sends the hips back for down dog. Taking a moment, finding your breath. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, into the chest. Playing with your down dog if that feels good. If you want to send your hips side to side, maybe your shoulders forward and down. Just listening to your body and giving it what it's asking. One more big inhale. Exhale, inhale up onto the toes, look to the thumbs, walk forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up and back. Hands to the heart. Inhale, up and back, finding a slight back bend. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Left knee comes back, right knee follows. Rock forward, lower down. Inhale to cobra, and exhale, back to down dog. Finding your breath, and taking a moment to recenter deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. On the next inhale, rock forward. Bring the right knee in, then shift the hips and take the right foot out to the out of the left of the mat. You can stay here, or if you'd like, inhale the left hand up. And then exhale it down. Inhale takes the right leg back. And exhale, set it down. On the next inhale, rock forward. Bring the left knee in. Shift the hips down, then straighten the left leg. Inhale the right hand up. And exhale, takes it down. Inhale, takes the left leg back. And exhale down. Inhale up onto your toes, bend your knees, look to your thumbs, walk forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Hands to your heart. Inhale takes the arms up. And pause at the top. Grounding into the four corners of your feet. Lift the kneecaps by engaging the quads. Pull the navel into the spine to ignite the core. Then pull the shoulders up, back and down before reaching up with the fingertips. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. Using your breath. One more big inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, rock forward, coming up onto your toes, lifting the heels up, finding your tall mountain. And then on the exhale, take the hands into the heart, bend through the knees, coming into a chair with Anjali Mudra up on your toes. Inhale, come up. And exhale, sink down. One more time. Inhale, come up. And exhale, sink down. Drop your heels, lengthen your spine, lengthen your legs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Right knee comes back, left knee stops, follows. Rock forward, lower down. Inhale to cobra and exhale back to down dog. Taking a moment, finding your breath into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, take the right leg up and rock forward, bring the right knee into the chest and then set the right foot between the thumbs. Drop the left to a 45 and inhale, sweep the arms up. Pushing into the outer edge of the left foot, square the hips with the front of the mat and then sink into the right knee. Keeping the abdomen engaged, lift through the spine, out the crown of the head, pull the shoulders up, back and down, and then reach up with the fingertips. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, lengthen the arms up and exhale, open the arms out to your goalpost arms. Inhale, lift the chest. Take the head back, finding a little bit of a back bend. Take a big inhale and exhale. Bring everything forward, squeeze it all together. Squeezing the abs, squeezing the arms. Inhale, come open. Exhale, come forward, slow and in control. Inhale, open. And exhale, forward. Inhale, open. Hands to your heart, open wide up, finding warrior two, adjusting your feet if you need to. So the back foot is parallel with the back of the mat. The right hip externally rotates, so the knee is coming backwards, and the arms come out, pulling away from each other. The shoulders melt away from the ears as you look forward to your front fingertips. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Then exhale, windmill the arms around. Drop the left knee down and bring the right knee back. Rock forward, lower down. Inhale to cobra and exhale back to down dog. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale the left leg up. Then rock forward, stepping the left foot forward, the right foot drops. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Grounding into the outer edge of the right foot, square the hips with the front of the mat. Sink into the left knee. Engage the core. Shoulders up, back and down. Fingers up. Pulling the heart open. Reaching through the crown of the head. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, reach up with the fingers, and on the exhale, pull the arms up and wide. Inhale, lifts the chest, taking the slight back bend. And on the exhale, bring everything together. Squeezing, engaging, and lengthening. Inhale, open. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, open. And exhale, come forward. Inhale, open. Take the hands to the heart, open right up into warrior two. Adjusting your feet so the back foot is parallel with the back of the mat. The left hip externally rotates so the knee opens. Lifting through the spine, out the crown of the head, and reaching through the fingertips. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale, inhale takes the right hand up. Exhale takes it down. Right knee drops, left knee follows. Rock forward, lower down. Inhale to cobra, and exhale back to down dog. Taking a moment, breathing into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. On the next inhale, take the right foot up, bend the right knee, and then pull the hip open. One more big inhale. Exhale, take the right foot down, and inhale the left foot up. Bend the knee and pull it behind, opening up the left hip. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale, everything back to center. Inhale up onto your toes, look to your thumbs, walk forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Hands to the heart. Inhale, arms up and back. And on the exhale, sink the hips, bend the knees, coming into chair. Keeping the toes light, sinking the hips down, pulling the navel into the spine and reaching forward with the chest as you pull the shoulder blades back and fingers out. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take the hands to the heart. Pull the chest forward as you twist to the right, touching the left knee with right knee with the left elbow, and breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Using your blocks if you need to, ground into the right foot. Then pull the left knee up into the back of the hip. So if you have blocks, you can do it like this. Then shoot the left foot back and set it down on the mat. Sweep the arms up. Finding warrior one. Taking your hands to the heart, open right up into warrior two. Then straighten the right leg, turn the left toes out, sink down to the left side, finding your side lunge. And inhale, comes back up, finding warrior two. Shifting back, coming to the side lunge. Inhale up, warrior two. Inhale up, exhale down. Last one. Inhale up, warrior two. Push the right hand forward, then drop it down to the mat, reaching through the left fingertips. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. Inhale, take the left hand up. Exhale, drop it behind, grabbing towards the top of the right thigh, pulling the chest forward. Breathe deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale, release the hand. Inhale, take the left hand up. Exhale, windmill it all the way down to the mat. Take the right hand down, drop the left knee. Right knee comes back, rock forward, lower down. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, back to down dog. Taking a moment, finding your breath into your belly, into your ribs, and into your chest. One more big inhale. Exhale on the next inhale, come up onto your toes, look to your thumbs, walk forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, full. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Hands to your heart. Inhale, arms up and back. And on the exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips, coming back into chair. Utkatasana. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. Keeping the toes light, pulling the chest forward, creating a length and space for your breath to flow. Breathe one more big inhale to lengthen, then exhale, take the hands to the heart. Pull the chest forward before twisting to the left, touching the left knee with the right elbow. Open the heart and breathe deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the heart. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Keeping the core ignited, ground into the left foot. You can use your blocks if you need to. And if you're ready, inhale, take the right foot up into the back of the hip. Balancing on the left foot before taking it to the back of the mat and then setting it down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, right through the heart. Inhale, opens to warrior two. Adjusting your feet if you need to. Then straightening the left leg, turning the right toes out, sinking over into the side lunge. Inhale, comes up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale up. Exhale right. And last one, inhale up. Finding warrior two. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. Push the left hand slightly forward as you drop it down to the mat or a block. Breathing deep down through the entire torso. Inhale, lengthens the right hand. Exhale, drops it behind, grabbing towards the top of the left thigh. Opening the heart forward. Breathe deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale, release the right hand. Inhale, takes it up. And exhale, windmills it right down to the mat. Ground the left palm into the mat. Take the right knee down. Left knee comes back. Rock forward. Lower down. Inhale to cobra. And exhale, back to down dog. Taking a few moments, coming to your breath. Breathing into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, take the right foot up. Rock forward, stepping the right foot down. Keep the left heel lifted. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Finding your lunge. Toe heel the right foot out to the side if you need to. And breathe deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Inhale up. And exhale, sink forward. Inhale comes up. And exhale forward. Inhale up. And exhale forward. Inhale up one last time. Then taking the hands out with your pointer finger and your thumb. Going forward. Take a big inhale. Then twist to the right. Over the front leg. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Hands to your heart. Shifting forward using a block if you need to. Push your weight into your right foot. Lift the left foot up off the mat. Coming into warrior three with Anjali Mudra. And maybe you have a little slip. That's okay. That's life. That's what happens sometimes. So use your blocks if you need to. That's what they're there for. And then when you're ready, bring the left foot forward and set it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeps the arms all the way up. Hands to the heart. Inhale, arms up and back. And exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Left knee comes back, right knee follows. Rock forward, lower down. Inhale to cobra and exhale back to down dog. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, take the left leg up. Rock forward, step the left foot down. Right heel stays lifted. Sweep the arms forward. Coming into your crescent lunge. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, pull the hands to the heart. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Inhale comes up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. This time when you inhale up, lengthen through the arms, pointing the pointer finger and the thumb, this time taking the other pinky to the outside and then twisting over to the left. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to center, hands to your heart, shifting your weight into your left foot, using your blocks if you need to. Rock forward and take the right foot up off the mat. One more big inhale, then bring the right knee in, set it on the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Hands to your heart. Inhale, arms up and back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Left knee comes back. Right knee follows. Rock forward, lower down. Inhale to cobra. And exhale, back to down dog. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, take the right leg up, rock forward, set the right foot down, and then slowly lower the left knee down to the mat. You may need to toe your right foot slightly forward so that the knee will stay stacked over the ankle. So you drop the left foot and then sink into the hips. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. If this is very intense for you, you can use blocks to help you be further upright. You can put your hands on your knees. Just doing what feels good. Listening to your body always. And using your breath to help you come back to center. Breathing into those places that are asking you for help right now. One more big inhale. On the exhale, shift the hips back, straighten the right leg, flex the right toes, keeping the belly button pulled, reach forward with the chest as you fold. Staying with your breath, deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. Maybe feel your breath going all the way down into your right hips or your right glute, your hamstrings. One more big inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, rock forward. Now you can stay here, or if you'd like, you can ground your left hand onto the mat or onto a block, taking the outer edge of your right foot down to the mat to open the right knee out to the side. Gently pushing. Can't see it much what I'm doing here. Let me move. So my knee is out here and I'm pushing away. And then twisting, looking over the right shoulder, sinking down, trying to find the release. If this is too much, back out You definitely don't have to go this deep into the pose. But breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, bring the right knee in. Placing the palms on the mat, take the right leg back. Rock forward, lower down. Inhale, pushes up to cobra. And exhale, sends the hips back for down dog. Taking a moment, breathing deep down into your belly, into your ribs, and into your chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, take the left leg up, rock forward, step the left foot between the thumbs, and then slowly lower the right knee down, adjusting your spacing of your feet as necessary so the knee is stacked. And maybe using blocks, maybe using your leg. You can drop the top of the right foot if that feels good. Pushing evenly into your left foot so that your knee's not coming out to the side. I'm just trying to release the hips down, breathing deep down into the belly, maybe into the base of the spine, into your pelvic floor. And exhaling completely at the end. One more big inhale. On the exhale, send the hips back, straighten the left leg, flex the left foot, pulling the belly button into the spine, lengthen, and then fold forward with the chest. Maybe using a block to help you fold properly. And release. Breathing deep down into all these areas where you're feeling tension. And allowing your breath to help coax you into release. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rock forward. Planting the right hand either on the mat or on a block. Taking the outer edge of the left foot to the side and pushing the left knee out as you sink down into the mat. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale brings the knee back into center. Taking the left hand to the mat, take the left leg back. Rock forward and lower all the way down. Taking the forearms to the mat. Pointing through the toes, engage the quads. Pull the chest forward before inhaling up. Coming into Sphinx, coming back to this pose that we had at the beginning of the practice and just seeing how it feels now. One more big inhale. And then exhale, release. Kicking the right arm out, shift over to the right side. You can lay your head on the arm if that's comfortable. And bend the left knee, reaching the left hand behind, grabbing a hold of the foot if that's available to you. And pulling the foot into the back of the hip, finding a stretch on the front quad, maybe on your front hip. And breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale, release the foot, release the hand, and roll back over to center. Maybe taking a little sphinx again, pointing through the toes, forearms to the ground, drawing the chest forward and up. And exhale, come down, taking the left hand down, rolling over to the left side, bending the right knee, pull the right hand behind, grabbing a hold of the foot, pulling the foot into the back of the hip, and breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale, release, rolling back to center. Taking your sphinx one more time, pointing through the toes, engage the quads, forearms, pull the chest forward and then up. One more big inhale. And exhale, take the chest down. Placing the hands onto the mat, push back into your tabletop position before tucking the toes and sending the hips to the back of the room for down dog. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. On the next inhale, take the right leg up. Rock forward, setting the right knee behind the right wrist. Pulling the ankle slightly forward so that you're aiming to be almost towards parallel. It's okay if you're not, I'm not. But just that's how you get a little bit more of a stretch on your hip. Then keeping the hips even on the mat. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, pulling the chest forward as you walk your fingers down and out, walking your chest out. Only going as far as what feels good. It's what's comfortable for you and your body. You're the only one that knows what your body is asking from you. Nobody else can tell you what's right and what you need. Only you and your intuition can be in touch with what your body is requesting. And using your breath deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. Maybe using this moment to breathe in a little appreciation, thoughts of love and gratitude into all those hidden areas of our body that we don't always access. One more big inhale. And exhale. On the next inhale, pushing into the palms. Then sit down onto the right hip. Turning towards the side of your mat. Keeping the left leg out. Pull the right heel in towards the inside of the left thigh. Inhale, lengthen the arms up. Then take the hands behind the head. Lengthen through the spine, lifting through the crown of the head. Before exhaling, left elbow down to the left knee. Pulling the chest forward, opening the heart. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. If this isn't enough, maybe you take your elbow all the way down to the knee, to the floor. Maybe you take the left hand to the foot, the right hand to the toes. I'm not doing that right now. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, coming back up to sitting. Then exhale, taking the hands down to the front of the mat. Turning the hips in, coming back onto the knees. And then tucking the toes and pushing back into your down dog. Inhale, takes the left leg up. And on the exhale, rock forward, take the left knee behind, slightly to the outside of the left wrist as you sink down. Keeping the hips even, pull the chest up and forward as you walk your fingers out, lowering down to wherever you're comfortable. Maybe using a block or a blanket or a pillow. And then releasing, breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the heart. Maybe feeling the breath rise all the way up the spine. Maybe it's starting in the tailbone and going through each and every vertebrae. On the next inhale, pushing into the hands, lifting the chest, walking back, shifting the weight over onto the left hip, then turning to face the side of your mat, taking the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. The right leg stays out with the foot flexed. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, lift the arms up. Before exhaling, your hands behind your head. Inhale, lifts through the crown, and exhale, takes the right elbow down to the right knee. Maybe the elbow comes all the way to the floor, pulling the chest forward to create space for energy and breath to flow. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, takes the arms up. And exhale, releases the hands, taking the hands to the front of the mat, shifting your knees down, coming back to your tabletop position. And shake your hips out one more time. Before walking your knees forward, crossing your ankles, and then sitting down on top of your mat. Taking the soles of the feet together, let the knees come out to the side. On the inhale, lengthen through the spine, out through the crown of the head. And on the exhale, fold forward, finding your release. Listening to your body and only going as far as your body is asking of you. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. Maybe feeling your breath go all the way up your spine through each vertebrae that reaches the very top of the neck. And just sending a little peace, kind and compassionate thoughts to your body. One more big inhale. Exhale on the inhale, coming up to a lengthened spine. Taking the knees up, bring the right foot forward, then take the left foot to the towards the outside of the right thigh. Take the right foot and place it on the opposite side of the left knee. I'll turn so you can see. Then on the inhale, take the left arm up. And on the exhale, take the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Lengthen through the spine as you twist to the right. The right hand can come behind. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale comes back to center. And then uncross the right leg. Bring the left knee up. Take the right foot to the outside of the left hip. Then take the left foot to the outside of the right knee, placing it on the mat. Inhale takes the right arm up. Then exhale takes the right arm to the outside of the left knee, left arm behind. Lift through the spine as you twist to the left, breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. Then inhale to release and uncross your legs, taking the right knee up. And then come into a spine position on your mat. Bring the knees into the chest. Give them a little bit of a hug, maybe rocking back and forth. Taking a few moments to feel the weight of your body releasing into the mat. Your spine, your shoulder blades, and your hips. Just feeling that connection all the way into your body. And when you're ready, pull the feet up so the soles of the feet are facing the ceiling. Pull the knees out to the side, either grabbing around the ankles, behind the thighs, or maybe to the outside of the feet, grounding through the shoulders. For this happy baby, maybe you still have a little bit of rock back and forth if it feels good. But just breathing deep down all the way through your hips. Maybe into your glutes. One more big inhale. And exhale, pull the feet together. Pull the knees together. Set the feet down on the mat. Keeping the knees bent, let the knees fall out to the side so the soles of the feet come together. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly for your reclined bound angle. Maybe begin lengthening the exhales of your breath just slightly, helping you ground into the mat. Maybe take a deep inhale and inhale into your belly, into your ribs, and into your chest. And see if you can take just a little bit more and hold. Before releasing with an open mouth, letting everything out. And doing it again, breathing into the belly, into the ribs, into the chest. Seeing if you have any more room, taking any more air in, all the way to the top. Before holding. And release everything out through the mouth. One last time into the belly, the ribs, the chest, all the way to the top. So hold. And exhale out. Letting everything sink down and empty completely. And when you're ready, pull the knees in, taking each ankle to the outer corner of the mat, taking the palms up, and preparing for Shavasana, allowing your breath to return to normal. So you're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And with every inhale, cover your body with love and compassion and peaceful thoughts. And with every exhale, let everything else release and dissolve so that you can surrender to the ground, letting everything be heavy and be supported by the mat beneath you. So breathe into your toes, into your feet, into your ankles, and into your calves. And let everything dissolve. So all that's left is heavy and sinks deep down to the comfort of the ground. Breathe into your shins, into your knees, into your quads, and into your hamstrings. And let everything evaporate. So all that's left is heavy. It sinks deep down to the comfort of the ground. Next, breathe into your upper thighs, into your hips, into your lower abdomen, into your glutes, and into your lower back. And let everything dissolve. So all that's left is heavy and sinks deep down into the ground. Next, breathe into your belly, into your ribs, and all the way around your heart. Letting everything evaporate. So all that's left is heavy and sinks deep down into the ground. Next, breathe into your tailbone, into your lower back, and up every single vertebrae. Letting everything evaporate. So all that's left is heavy and sinks deep down to the comfort of the ground. Breathe into your shoulders, your upper arms, your forearms, your wrists, and your fingertips. And let everything dissolve. So what is left is heavy and sinks deep down into the ground. Breathe up your neck, around your head, into your eyebrows, into your cheeks, and into your jaw. And let everything evaporate. So all that's left is heavy and sinks deep down into the ground. Focus on your breath and allow yourself to just be. And when you're ready, slowly begin wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, and bringing life back into your body. You can slide your feet in, resting them on the mat before rolling over onto your preferred side. Resting your head on your arm and taking a moment before rushing back. Just going slow and basking in this feeling of our energy pulsing through. And when you're ready, slowly come up to a seated position. And taking our hands next to our hips, inhale, arms up, finding prayer, pulling your hands down to your forehead and taking a moment to show gratitude to your body and appreciation and compassion to yourself. And I had a quote I wanted to read, and it said, "Do not kill the instinct of the body for the glory of the pose. Do not look at your body like a stranger, but adopt a friendly approach towards it. Watch it, listen to it, observe its needs, its requests, and even have fun. To be sensitive is to be alive." It's by Vanda Saccarelli. It just really encompasses how I feel everybody should treat their body, with compassion, with appreciation, really getting in touch with who you are. With one more inhale, together we say namaste. So I really hope you enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun with this class. If you want more content from me, you can subscribe to my channel. I have more videos on the YouTube channel you can explore, and there's going to be more to come. So please like my video, subscribe to my channel, and I hope you'll join me again. Thank you.